Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Last video, we featured Rage Fist Primeape on the channel, and now it's time for his big brother, his evolution, Rage Fist Annihilape. This fighting ghost-type Pokemon was top of the meta until the counter nerf, and then it slowly fell out of the meta. Now, with Rage Fist getting that same type attack bonus on Annihilape, it is only a 35 energy move. It is a Night/clone, but it guarantees buffing your attack and makes Annihilape a real threat to deal with in the Go Battle League. This team of Shadow Magnezone, Annihilape, and Mandibuzz run by Tho Technical. If you don't know Tho, you must be living under a Regirock, because this guy is one of the OGs of the community, one of the best battlers, best content creators. I encourage you to go check him out on Twitch or YouTube if you're not following there already. And one more thing, the MMA gloves are back because it's Rage Fist. Rage Fist Annihilape. Here we go, baby. You gotta rock the MMA gloves. You do 10% extra damage for every Rage Fist. Don't quote me on that. And here we go. Morpeko, my arch nemesis. I do not like playing Morpeko. I like running Morpeko myself. I don't like playing Morpeko. Tho has got it lined up here against the Annihilape, and Annihilape going to throw Rage Fist. Not sure if this quite knocks out. Oh, it does. Morpeko's so glassy, the resisted Rage Fist does knock out from there. In comes the Feraligatr, does get a nice farm down, and doesn't really have an easy place to absorb this energy. If Feraligatr has that super effective Ice Beam, so forced to come in here with the Magnezone. But what's going to be really helpful here for Tho is he is running Air Slash on the Mandibuzz. And the reason for that is going to be in large part due to the Primeape and Annihilape that just got introduced into the meta. Also, things like Ariados, as we're seeing, things like Drapion are fairly common in the meta. So Air Slash might be the play right now as opposed to Snarl for Mandibuzz. I think it's a really interesting pick. And look at that, right out of the gate. We see the opponent top left for a pretty easy win. Game number 2, looks like Tho might have lagged a little here in the beginning. And he like recognizes he lagged, so he can actually throw right away for technically proper timing. And that's kind of funny. Not funny for Tho, but kind of funny that you like recognize the lag, so you throw in proper timing with the lag. Gonna throw after 2 here for proper timing, and this is where you need to see the Wiggles. The backline's really soft to Wiggles, but the thing is, if you're wondering, Rise, what does he do against a Wigglytuff? Well, normally, Annihilape will bait out a Wigglytuff if it's there, right? And Annihilape can reach that close combat and probably get a shield off it, or just knock it out if they don't respect it. So, it's not the worst thing in the world against this team. This Annihilape is running Ice Punch. That's pretty crazy. Going to be forced to fire off an Aerial Ace here before they get to another one. This is going to be kind of awkward because Wiggles is going to come back in. Might get to a move before the next Aerial Ace. Oh, Dunsparce. This is helpful, actually. This is super helpful because now you're giving this Annihilape a head start, and Annihilape is going to reach a close combat against Wiggles. Oh, interesting. They're still staying in. They're going to force Last Shield, but Wiggles isn't at a move yet, I don't believe. Wiggles is not at a move. Now they swap. Yeah, I think the opponent should have swapped immediately as soon as they saw that Annihilape. Would have been the better course of action. Now Annihilape is just going crazy. Gets to a second close combat. And the Annihilape, bang, knocks out the Dunsparce. I don't think we even threw a Rage Fist that battle. We just went straight for close combats. Amazing lead. Assume the opponent will probably dip out of here. Oh my gosh, into a Drifblim. Yikes, dude. I like the Mirror Shot bait. It's very tough for them to no-shield this. So they do shield. We swap in Mandy. And we got the attack drop. Very nice. So now the Icy's going to do even less. Look at that. Doesn't even do like a third. We get to a Foul Play. Running Foul Play as opposed to Dark Pulse, probably because Air Slash has less energy generation, right? So you still get to it reasonably quickly. Pidgeot comes back in. This is looking really good because Pidgeot can't even like farm down the Mandibuzz here. And Magnezone is still waiting for it, still very healthy. Pidgeot's got to throw at some point. Got to fire off an Aerial Ace probably here to knock it out. In comes Magnezone. Gastrodon in back. Probably a neutral matchup here, but up a shield. I would assume Annihilape just is going to be cruising. Go straight Rage Fist. And, man, that Rage Fist from Annihilape does considerably more. It's noticeable versus the damage from Primeape because of that non-same type attack bonus from the Primeape. Opponent went for like the Hail Mary Earth Power. Phil actually going to go for a close combat here to debuff himself. Wants to give the opponent less farm, perhaps. Maybe he felt like the only lose con would be like... Or maybe he had a move anyway on zone. Maybe that's what he was thinking. I don't know. Anyway. Pretty straightforward. Pretty dominant wins from Tho. He makes it look straightforward. Bit of a core breaker. So electing to stay in for now. Is he going to dip out? Oh, they call it. What an absolute savage. This is kind of bad. Because now Talon's going to get off 2 moves. You have to make the call here. Takes the first and does call the fly correctly. They have a Brave Bird here, so might want to shield this. Or do you just put it all on Ape? He's just going to put it all on Ape. Why not, right? Why not just put it all on Ape and it might be the right call? Okay, let's see how this plays out, right? Super effective Shadow Claws, but counter is still just kind of busted in terms of damage. Rage Fist lands. What are they doing? Opponents, you need this Shadow Claw damage. Okay, they go for the crunch. I guess the opponent feels like they can still get to 2 rollouts, but I'm not, or 2 drill runs, but I'm not so sure. We're going for the Rage Fist bait. This is kind of nasty. Oh, they call it? Dude, the opponent's an absolute sap. What are they doing? I mean, I respect the bait call, but like, shouldn't we try to win the game? Oh, Tho. You didn't have to do him like that. Wow. Wow. I'm almost upset for the opponent. Why did they not shield? Why did they not shield? I don't know. The world may never know. Okay. Interesting. We're going to see the Ape versus Ape. Primeape did get a nice little head start. Rage Fist, wow, does a ton of damage. Super effective there. This is a Shadow Ape as well. Though recognizing he's going to lose the chart attack priority against Primeape, is going to go for the extra counter here. And now, using 1 shield gets the full farm down. Might just go for the close combat against Skarm. Let's see, because I don't think you're going to reach 2 moves, right? Yeah, I like this. Straight for the close combat. Plus, they might not even shield because they know there's a Magnezone waiting for them. So it makes a lot of sense. Income zone. Oh, yikes. If they have Stone Edge, this could be pretty bad. If they have Sludge Bomb, Tho might be fine because, like, they're going to need at least 3. They do have Stone Edge. This seems scary. However, there is no fast attack pressure for the Magnezone. So Magnezone is going to be able to get off multiple mirror shots. So this game definitely is not over. And if at any point, like, the Skarm comes back in, then Magnezone's just going to get more farm. We're going for the bait here. Aerial Ace doesn't grab a shield. And Cloud's starting to approach mirror shot range, but I would think the opponent probably has this, right? Don't they still have both their shields? I wouldn't think Magnezone can get to 3. I think the opponent can probably just double shield and reach an Earthquake here. We are at the double, but that looked like a charge attack priority. Mirror shot coming through. Grabs the shield. Is the charge attack priority. Very close. But unfortunately not going to be able to win this one. Clodsire, just a little bit of a core breaker in the back that time. Also the fact that it had Stone Edge, not ideal. All right, positively, this is where we want to see the Azumarill. The opponent must be double weak to the Magnezone since they're staying in, and Tho gonna elect to take this. And this is the nice thing about Annihilape with Rage Fist is it's not that bad against the Azumarill. Like, the Rage Fist buffing your attack, the counters start to really add up. The Rage Fist starts to do more. The opponent lets it go. Tho's looking to get out. Ooh, okay. Not ideal. Maybe would have preferred to just throw a wild charge and go down, but instead, he's in here now. He's going to not quite reach the close combat. It's going to have to settle for this. Now, we're probably going to expect Tho to wait out a switch clock and come in with the Mandibuzz. And then his opponent will probably reveal the third Pokemon. We think it's going to be weak to the Magnezone. Let's see. Okay, maybe they're going to superpower first and then leave. Debating whether he wants to use his first Protect Shield. Why not? Oh, baby. Girafarig. What the heck? Well, this is great. This is great for Mandibuzz. The opponent just top lefts. Usually running Psychic Fangs and Trailblaze. They were probably completely walled by the Mandibuzz. Here we go. It's Axen. Former world champion. I played at Axen myself last night. He got the best of me. He's running Shadow Annihilape. What was his third? I'm forgetting. Shadow Annihilape here on the safe swap. Tho able to call the Rage Fist bait. That's huge. Close combat might have done enough to flip the switch advantage. And Axen going to put up a shield to get a shield back here against Mandy. Close combat. Draws a shield. Jumpluff comes back. Wow. Jumpluff's going to have to eat multiple Aerial Aces unless it fires off energy itself. So this is not looking great for Axen. Oh, I think it's Dunsparce in the back, so I think Axen might be cooked here. I think he might be cooked. Let's see. Aerial Ace connects again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is just over. GG's. Yikes. Tough alignment there for the world champ. Here we go. Zone into Azumarill. We see Dragalge on the swap. Doesn't have an obvious answer, so gonna throw a move and then probably go into the Mandibuzz. I kind of like the Wild Charge. Yeah, because they understand Mirror Shot's not going to do very much, and Wild Charge is resisted. So they might be just expecting the Mirror Shot. And Wild Charge is such a hard-hitting move. It still does a lot. Outrage. Going to do a lot to Mandy. But Mandy's so bulky. Uh-oh. Opponent's lagging a bit. Lag. That never happens in the Go Battle League. So this is looking like a solid situation for Tho. I guess the concern is if Azu farms up a lot of extra energy here and just takes a bunch of Aerial Aces, that energy is still kind of threatening for the Magnezone, even though it's resisted. Like a play rough is still going to hurt Magnezone because it's so frail. So I don't think Tho's like completely out of the woods just yet, but I would say seems to be in a favorable spot. I mean, Mandy has gotten this Azu quite low. Let's see what happens here. Is the opponent going to fire off a move? Oh, they undercharge. That's maybe a little bit over-aggressive on the undercharge because now you still have to worry about the Mandibuzz. Ice Beam. Grabs a shield. Oh, God. Drifloom's kind of scary here. A debuff would be really nice for Tho. A debuff would be really nice. Does grab the shield. No debuff. Oh, this is going to be close. Do you shield? You like almost can't. Oh, this is so tough. The Astonishes do so much. Yeah, you don't even get. Drifloom was just an absolute menace there. The Astonishes did too much to zone. Okay, positive lead. In comes Licky Licky. Gonna safe swap Annihilape here. I've seen a lot of Licky Licky running Earthquake as the secondary move. Oh my gosh, they bait the Body Slam. But then you just like second guess yourself. You're like, what if they're just trolling and they actually have Shadow Ball? Okay, there's the Earthquake. Does a lot, but not enough. And Phil, I think, might have lost count. I don't blame him. I always lose count of like rollout users. Generates energy so fast. Gonna get off a Parting Close Combat here. Does more damage even when resisted than the Rage Fist. Just such a hard-hitting move. And in comes Dunsparce, so gonna fire off. Might just go back to back here, honestly. No, that would be silly. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Oh, they bait Rock Slide in case of like a catch or something. Seemed kind of unnecessary though. Now they go for the Drill Run. Now Tho has the double Wild Charge. I think you just fire them back to back, because like if they catch, so what? If they catch on a Jumpluff. Oh, but Tho's just too good. I'm like, I don't, because in my head, I'm like, if they catch on Jumpluff, then we just knock out Jumpluff. And then Mandy's like healthy enough where it probably just beats Dunsparce anyway. But Tho wants to flex. Tho wants to flex that he's one step ahead. He's going to make the right call. He's got the Wild Charge banked. The opponent is holding off for the lag con. The opponent needs Tho to lag for them to win this game, but we got the Chart Attack priority, so Tho can now swap. Hopefully get a 0-turn swap. Has the Wild Charge. G to the G. Very nicely done. Dancing around with Shadow Zone, Annihilape. I think this might be the last battle already. Quick battles with this team. Great lead into Dugong. Dugong with access to that drill run. Probably going to bait here with the Icy Wind. And it's like, you know it's probably a bait, but you'll have to respect it because you know you might get one shot. I like going for the Wild Charge here because they might try to call the bait themselves. Wild Charge gets shielded. Going to go back to back. Wants to guarantee shield advantage here. Not give his opponent the opportunity to take shield advantage. Then going to pivot Annihilate. Ooh, okay. Opponent running an Air Slash Mandibuzz themselves. Oh, do we... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I wonder if we like Rage Fist and then Close Combat. That might still not be enough since we're a non-shadow. Oh, opponent got greedy. They got so greedy. They don't know their counts. They underestimated counter. It did get nerfed to 6 energy per counter, but I mean, you're still generating some energy, opponent. In comes Malamar, and now the game's just over. Now the game's just over. Opponent got too greedy. They underestimated Annihilape, and Annihilape said, boom, boom. Hit him with 1-2 close combat. 1-2 Mandibuzz. Boom, boom. And shout out to Tho for sending me this footage. I very much appreciate it. I also need some help from you guys watching this video. If you guys want to send me your battles, especially on Tuesday, November 12th, from Willpower Cup and Ultra League. I am flying out on a trip on Wednesday, so I would like to prepare some videos for you guys ahead of time, if possible, on Tuesday with Willpower Cup and Ultra League. So I'll probably mention that in the next couple videos as well. Feel free to send me your battles. Submission form is always in the description of every single video. And yeah, if you want your battles featured on the channel, send me some cool Willpower Cup and Ultra League submissions tomorrow. All that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.